Hey, what's up? Ryan here. In this section, we're going to go over divergence and levels. Now, it's very important. First and foremost, what you have to do is go to this folder and Starlight image. You're going to click it, and you're going to go to something called oscillators. You're going to click that, and you're going to go to something called RSI, Relative Strength Index, which is also called RSI. You're going to double click that. And then when you see this pop up, you can have parameters. Very important that you copy my settings. Period 5, apply to close. I use black. You can actually change your line depth. Very important to have the same bottom. Levels, you can add a 30, a 70, and 50. How do you add? You can click add. You can type in a number. Right? And then it's going to give you that listed by you clicking OK. And visualization, all that. That looks great. Click OK. As you guys can see, if you messed up on the setting, just got to go to indicator list, double click RSI, check out your settings, make sure everything's okay. If you want to add something, if you forgot to add something, that's fine. Now you're back in it. It's now determining divergence. All right. Now, what you do is very simple. Turn on the day breakers, period separators, however you want to call it. I push Control and Y to enable mines. If you want to, once again, in the other videos I do explain, you go to properties. When you do click properties, you usually just control your color chart. But you're going to go to common. You can click show period separators and it will enable these. And each one, once again, counts as 2 days. All right, so now divergence. It works like this. What I like to do is turn my trend lines, use the trend line, and turn off the array feature to see how I'm going to enable the trend. So you see a flat market in this case. The market is flat here, and the market was going up from here to here, literally all the way up to here. Rose for a while. Okay. That all indicates divergence. See? Price was shooting down. You can say oversold. You know what? Just for argument's sake, I don't want to confuse nobody. Let me make it more simple. You can say from here. Now, zooming out, you can see the divergence is so clean, but let's just say in this area, right? Ready yet? Right here. Boom. Now, you can see clearly the market is just flat. Price is exhausted. It is flat. Market was going up on momentum. RSI, oscillators in general, the whole list of oscillators, all of these are your banks, your institutions, your hedge funds, where the money is being moved inside of the market. Okay, take a note of that. So RSI is just telling me that the market is getting pushed up by the banks, institutions. It's telling me buy. The market is flat. This does not mean sell in no way, shape, or form, because not only is the market flat, it is established at a new low for midweek reversal setup. Double bottom phase, okay? Came off that structure, once again, on zones. Right? So it came off that structure of that demand zone. And not only did it do that, and not only is the market flat, as you can see right here, there was divergence in the play. This indicated a buy. But market was getting ready to break out. That was indicating a buy. you could have placed a buy right here and then rolled it up. And the reason why that is a midweek reversal is because if you look at it, you can see that that was level 1 drop, level 2 drop, and this is your level 3. Market does 3 to 4 pushes. Okay. If the market is doing 3 to 4 pushes, this actually replaces the Brinks video. I'm going to say that one more time. This replaces the Brinks video that you would see below. This is what I do on mobile. So yes, you can do this on your phone. You can do this on the computer. It doesn't really matter. Only thing you need to have is the RSI 5. Chart's pretty much naked. Supply and demand zones. Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Double bottom formation outside of a demand zone. Price shoots up. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Market's consolidation. Market's pushing down. It looks as if, yes, it's divergence. Yes, it looks like this will be going up. It is, but it won't push that much. And I'm going to explain more about this area in the next video. But the more important part is that it did level 1, level 2, and level 3. So now let's scroll out. And we're going to see other areas of divergence as well as other areas to mark off structured level rises. So since this video also goes over rises about levels, here's another indication about levels. Here's level 1. These are day breakers, very important. If you didn't have your day breakers, you'll be lost. But these, you're found. Now I know what the hell you're doing inside the market. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay. And the market consolidated for a whole bunch of days. And it came off a nice structure of support. So I did level 4, it retested the low, did a reset, and believe it or not, since it did do that reset, here's level 1. I took forever to get there. Nice reset, level 1. Here's your level 2. That wick made that extra high, that's level 3. So I'm gonna mark that off as well. As you can see, it made higher highs. That wick was once a candle. On a smaller time frame, you will see that. Those wicks count as candles. See? On a 15-minute chart, same area as a candle. So you can see that. I'm going to mark it off. Go back to H1. Boom. Once was a candle. And a reset means that the market fails to make it lower lows and it consolidates or rises or drops after the level 4 condition. Now, as you can see here is level 1. I don't do intraday levels no more. In the last video, I will explain why I don't, because it's became irrelevant with the system that I trade now. The only thing you need to have is these. That's for, as far as levels go. So when I ask for markups and I give you homework, if you ask, come to my inbox, I'm basically just gonna have you draw a whole bunch of full sets of levels to determine where the trend is for the week. See, level 1, level 2, level 3. Market drops to level 1, level 2, level 3. Divergence shows the most. Once again, the most. And I'm explaining the divergence right here too. The most when the market is done exhausting out the pushes for the week. Remember, each day counts as 2. So this is 2 days. It's 2. This is 4. Okay, this is 6 days of market conditions, so we can say that's about a week. So you can actually determine how long this was consolidated to: 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 days roughly of consolidation. I call that hell. Now, the divergence that you can see right here is very simple. Price was shooting up, as you can see, but in this case on RSI, it was flat. That's also divergence. It was flat while this was shooting up. This was making price was, see, divergence is basically when price does the opposite of what the momentum is doing. Once again, write this down, please. Price, when it does the opposite of what momentum is doing, that is divergence. It is diverging rating. It's not even a word, but it's basically showing a difference of what the market is doing currently. If price is going up and momentum is flat, that is divergence. And it's basically played a nice role off of the level 3 push. Price went down 3 levels. It was exhausted. As you can see, price was flat. Momentum was going up. Momentum was flat. Price was going up. That's divergence. And we're going to look for more examples. Because divergence is everywhere in the market. I look for nice flat areas. You can backtest this. I'm just looking for one setup that I will never ever forget in my whole trading career. All right, we're almost there. Got you. Here, price was shooting up. Let me zoom in so you can see this more cleaner. I will never forget this. Price right here was shooting up. Okay, that's a nice double top. Right here, price is shooting, but momentum is shooting down. That is divergence. Now, the reason why I came back to this side is because I messed up on this whole entire drop. That's the honest truth. When I wanted to catch this setup, I did, but I didn't catch the whole drop. I had a nice volume on it. Not gonna say it, but those that do know me or know how I do trade, you can just predict it was very, very high. The divergence in this setup was very, very clean due to the double top formation. But the more important part is that it basically identified that the momentum was going down while price was going up. Nice double top, and it did drop, and it did form a nice head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder, here's your head, and here's your other shoulder. This shoulder is higher than this shoulder, so it confirmed that this was a head and shoulders pattern due to the fact that this shoulder was lower than that shoulder, and then it drops. Also gets confirmed with levels as well. And we can also find some more other areas of divergence. Here's a nice flat market condition. It's pretty redundant. Market is flat. This is shooting up. That's divergence. Okay, market is flat. Price is momentum is Price is flat. Momentum is shooting up. That's divergence. Once again, here's another form of divergence. This is clearly divergence. Price is going up, and once again, momentum is going down. Now, one of the best factors of determining divergence is when you see it doing this and it's in an overbought or oversold market condition. So in this case, it's overbought. It's above the 70, making it overbought. And you can see how price was still going up. It's exhausted while this is going down. Banks and institutions going down. That's divergence. And you could have caught a nice drop if you entered right here. If you knew that was divergence after you saw the whole entire evening star pattern close up with the double top formation, you could have dropped it down to about 153 pips. And in this case right here, while price was flat, momentum was going up. And as you can see, it did level 1. Can't make this stuff up. It does this stuff all the time. Clearly does it in the future, does it in the past, does it in the present. That's level 1. Here's your level 2. And then here's your level 3. In the last video that I'm going to do, tying it all together, I'm telling you it's probably going to be the best work that I ever have done, because it's going to tie literally everything together with the most accuracy possible. So you can actually do it on your phone anywhere in the world after that. It wouldn't even matter. There was 3 pushes. Market is exhausted. After doing his 3 pushes, divergence is playing that role for it to be a buy. And it went up. That's the low. Maybe reversal, went up, pulled back, went back up. As you can see, level 1, level 2, consolidation, level 3. Market did a reset right here. Level 1, level 2. Nice little clean reset. Yes, this can count as a level. Some people would say, all right, fine, this is a level. At the end of the day, as long as you saw this as divergence, it doesn't matter what the level really was. It's because it was divergence. You would have been good. That's a double bottom. Here is clear divergence. Flat. Price condition, divergence, momentum is saying it's going up. There's also a head and shoulders pattern with divergence and playing this role as well. And the reason why I say that is because, as you can see here, price was shooting down while momentum was shooting up. And that's all this video is about, just establishing how to draw divergence. See, price shooting down, momentum shooting up. Boom. And not only do you see that, you can clearly see that's your shoulder, here's your head, and here's your other shoulder, and that's the breakout. Head and shoulder patterns are probably one of the most lethal chart patterns you could possibly find. And that shot up a nice good amount of pips. I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek of the last video, because I'm going to incorporate fibs. I just want to see something real quick. Because the way how that shot up, I already know it's off of PRZ. And the way how that all happened, that was sick. Yep, bounced off of the 78.6 PRZ. Next extension was 61.8, and it broke that, and it just dominated the whole entire condition. So that definitely wasn't going to come back. And it was a head and shoulders pattern. That was a beautiful setup. That was your shoulder. That was a nice divergence play. And as you can see, the market was actually also oversold. So that's a little sneak peek of what I'm going to be going over. Tying everything together, which gives you more accuracy on your setups. So in this video, I'm going to cut off, and I'm gonna get started on another video, which is called tying it all together. So get ready for that. It's gonna be the best work possible. Just the other videos as you previously saw before this one was just to break down how to do things individually. So when I do the bigger video, if you weren't really grasping it, you didn't have to go watch that video over and over again. You could go back and establish how to read the market conditions with simple steps, how to draw these areas of zones, as supply, support, resistance, trend lines, understanding the demand zones, structure of the inverted head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms, and for God's sakes, please, when you start doing stuff like this, saying this is divergence, I just want you to know it's wrong. If price is dropping and momentum is clearly dropping, that is not divergence. Okay? That is going the same direction. That doesn't differentiate against each other. Alright, so this is basically end this video. Here's another one just real quick. Can't help myself. Boom. Market is going up. And boom. Price is flat. Nice double bottom. And that determines divergence, as well as another sneak peek for you. Can't really see it. That's okay. I'm going to go over that later on. Alright, so that basically concludes divergence.